The 2025 Bihar Legislative Assembly election has turned into a decisive victory for the ruling National Democratic Alliance. It reaffirms the dominance of the coalition led by Nitish Kumar's Janata Dal United, the Bharatiya Janata Party and Chirag Paswan-led LJP-RV. In a contest held on 6th and 11th November and counted on 14th November, NDA surged past the midway mark of 122 seats, heading for the 190 plus territory-sized majorities. It surely is special since 20 years of Nitish's rule continues to grow in strength, and despite being visibly frail in health, people of the state have reposed their trust on his leadership. The opposition alliance, Mahagathbandhan, led by Tejaswi Yadav-led Rashtriya Janata Dal, with Congress and a few smaller other parties, has lost considerable ground. Poll strategist turned Prashant Kishore's Jan Swaraj Party had been riding high on social media presence but has drawn a blank. The NDA has managed to garner support in the strongholds of what was claimed to be RJD and Congress. Over majority of the Yadav-dominated seats have gone to the NDA's kitty. The large chunk of the Muslim-dominated Seemanchal has also gone with NDA. And a comparison with 2020 numbers would give a sense of the gravity of the mandate that people have given to Nitish-Modi combo. In 2020, Bihar polls, NDA secured 125 seats while MGB contested and lost with a narrow margin. But importantly, LJP-RV was not a part of the state alliance which had heard JDU, whereas this time all three, BJP, JDU and LJP-RV, had come together for a super battle against the MGP, and the results are a proof of that. So why the verdict went this way? There are many reasons, and one of them is the leadership and continuity. Nitish Kumar's longevity and familiarity remain a key advantage. He has been in the CM office for over 20 years with the nickname of Sushashan Babu. He is known for bringing in law and order in the state after Lalu Yadav's Jungle Raj. Modi-Nitish model is set to be excelling in delivery of benefits to the needy and the development of infrastructure, while on the other hand, Lalu Yadav is already convicted in the fodder scam with his wife. Tejaswi has been named in Land for Job scam charge sheet. Another reason is wider alliances and caste arithmetic. The broad spectrum alliance of BJP, JDU, LJP-RV, HAM and RLSM have brought most of the socially and economically weaker sections on one platform. But this time, we see that even Yadav-dominated seats have also been picked up by the NDA. Next, weak opposition and new party misfire. The RJD and Congress bickerings, so-called friendly fights between the two main parties of MGB have shown that the alliance remained a non-starter. While Prashant Kishore founded Jan Swaraj Party's poor show also reveals people are not ready for experimenting with others till the Sushashan Babu is around. Lalu Yadav's warring sons, Tejaswi and Tej Pratap, fought in public and even had their candidates contesting against each other. The fact that this is the third time RJD-led MGP has been pushed away from power and probably would need some serious introspection to spring back and win voters' confidence. Voter turnout and mobilization. The high voter turnout was not in anger but appreciation of Nitish Kumar. Numbers show that it was a big thank you vote for him despite various allegations of poor health. Regional dynamics. The big losers, Tejaswi Yadav and Tej Pratap Yadav. And the big gainers, Maithili Thakur from Alinagar, last time won by VIP but as a part of NDA.